Well, for more, we can speak to our correspondent in Beirut, Molana-Allen. Thank you so much for joining us. There have been some reports of violence in the run-up to this vote. I'm just wondering if you could give us a sense of the mood there in Lebanon right now.
Yes, there has been some violence. That's often been between people from the same sect in the same district, and a lot of it has been this issue between Prime Minister Hariri's Future Movement Party and the Hezbollah-Amal Shia alliance. Now, the Future Movement say that they are in the Beirut 2 district, which is where they're being mostly challenged by Hezbollah a lot. They say that this is an Iran-backed movement trying to get rid of the Arab identity of Beirut. Conversely, the Hezbollah-Amal alliance say they're just standing up for the long-oppressed Shia of Lebanon, and that actually Prime Minister Hariri is backed by the Saudis. So really a geopolitical battle there, and there's been quite a lot of small-scale violence. But as I say, small-scale violence in those districts between those two parties. And it's important to remember here that there is a great mood of positivity as well. You know, this time we're going to have 700,000 first-time voters who haven't been able to vote for the last 9 years, cut out of their country's electoral process, feeling like they don't have a voice, coming to the fore for the first time. And everyone's very excited about that.
Okay, and one of the big differences as well, just from talking to Lebanese people this time around, is that there seems to be quite a lot of optimism surrounding these independent candidates that are in the running. Do people think there's a likelihood that A, they're going to perform, and B, they're going to change the outcome of the election and indeed the country?
Yes, so because of this change where we're now going to have proportional representation and also preferential votes so people can choose which candidate on the list they'd like, there are a lot of independents running now, and there's hope that this will mean, because the standard is lower for where they have to reach to get a seat, that more independents will win. However, independents are realistically in this situation where there are these entrenched political elites. They are on the back foot. They have very little money. You can see it when you go around. All the posters and advertising are for these old families, these old parties who really run the political system here. We've got independents doing street canvassing and canvassing on Facebook, and that's been a great problem here in terms of spreading the word. However, there's still great positivity. This huge youth movement who are coming through and saying, you know, we can get these independents into office. We just need a little bit more money, and maybe it's the future, the next 4, 8, 12 years, rather than this election necessarily.
All right, Molana-Allen in Beirut, thank you very much indeed for bringing us up to speed on that election.